Welcome back, everybody, to more of Find Love or Die Trying, and I believe we were just about to meet the last girl in the backyard. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes further than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. Quick, getting closer and closer, and... thud. She slid to a stop in front of me. Howdy, I'm Ellie. Ellie? I guess. It's nice to meet you. You're Vladimir Vladimirovich, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog, though? Sure. Sure, that sounds... Alright, let's go! Grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. She's so fast, it takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice though. For some reason, I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Come on, keep up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Huff, huff. Alright. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Ellie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. Gained more and more speed and watched as Ellie slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. Oh my. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that moment, that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, jeez. No need to take everything so seriously. That bastard died before he ever got a chance to. Oh, I'm so... Don't be, I killed him myself. What? Look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Vladimir. I'm kidding. Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out, less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. Ugh. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. That was fun, Vladimir. Let's run again sometime. I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, suitor. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus gasping for air. Is this how I die? I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Ellie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the front of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Terra. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me. What have I gotten myself into? By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Vladimir Vladimirovich is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. That's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, Vladimir. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate, one of 2 lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So, without further ado, who's it gonna be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had a chance to really talk to any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess. I'd like to spend today's alone time with... I think we're gonna go with Scarlett and Terra. Yeah. Scarlett. All right, we'll make it happen. Places, people. Let's have Vladimir start in the mansion, and you know where to bring Scarlett.
Yes, ma'am.
Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I mean, she's right here. All the girls just ran off like, screw this. Didn't take long to find Scarlett. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Vladimir Vladimirovich, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlett? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier, and... Whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing. Oh. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things, who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is, I used it on you. Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise.
Give me brains and bananas.
Applying too much turns people into rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here, and fast. Or busted through the door and blocked our only exit.
Give me brains and bananas.
I'll get them out of the way. I'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea. Scarlett blasted forward with white powder, covering his face entirely. He flailed wildly for a few seconds and fell to the ground, unconscious. Oh, what was that? Whoa, what was that? Let's just say Four is seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me. I have erred in picking her. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Terra that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way, that is really sweet, Scarlett. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there until we've got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, what? We really got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies too. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlett and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. All right, it's showtime. You really think that this will work? You bet. I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. All right, time to save our friends. Brains! They're coming right at us. I mean, they're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. That was so loud I couldn't actually do any voice acting. I'm gonna still turn the effects volume down too. Craziness. Oh crap, I missed that. Oh well. You can say that again, whatever it was. It was definitely a first though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman's full of more surprises. Yeah. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Man, that is a nice room. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright, what's up, Kat? Don't mind me, just gonna make myself real comfortable. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I am guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You think 5 women would be enough for a person? You're incorrigible, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Anyway. As the producer, I am obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That is nice of you, thanks God. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to the topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Scarlett today. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have become quite the popular ship for our viewers. We did put on quite the show, didn't we? No kidding. There's not a person who watched today's broadcast who doubts that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, more love triangles, less zombies. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Alright. Alright, that sounds good to me, yes? Really? I would have expected you to want to spend more time with Scarlett right away, especially considering what just happened. I get that, but at the end of the day, we need ratings, and those are coming from people who want to see love triangles and whatnot, right? That's exactly right. Without those ratings being high every day, they'll axe the show and your life. I guess that makes sense in a messed up way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. This is not your first time on a life or death killing dating show? I can't say that it is. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Vladimir. Good night, Gat. I left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Scarlett before I slept. Ugh. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I try to respond, but no words come out. Vladimir Vladimirovich, this is your mother. Please, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget how to read. Your mama is almost dead. That is why I have this ghostly sounding voice. Remember, you promised. You promised your sister Katrina Rich that you would bring her something or other from America. That is where you are, right? Oh no, it's no Asia, never mind. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. Yes, Mama. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Ellie, anybody else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlett. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamt the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Well, that's the same dream I had. Well, what do you think? Did you all dream up that? Either way, it was just a dream. Yeah. You used mean glare. It's super effective. Now, there's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlett and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Let's hope. Oh, there you are, Vladimir Vladimirovich. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It is not like you ever forgotten anything important before except for, well, everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing together. Oh, that stings. It'll be just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Yui, wait, what? Really? What if we don't get chosen? What are we supposed to do?
Die.
Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yui, they're not real? Oh boy, Vladimir, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry, you'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Whew, good. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends, yes sir. So, without further ado, Vladimir Vladimirovich, who's the unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time today with Terra. All right, our work's cut out for us. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. As I walked closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him! I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. Could you stop typing so I can do some dialogue? Fine.
What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No. I'll save you, bro. Bro. Oh.
It's the heroes that die first, you know.
Ooh.
Where was I? Oh, right. One down, two to go. Get over here. They were playing a fighting video game? Ah, shut up, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Sup, not shut up. Oh God, can we just quiet down the typing, please? Give me a second, I've got to do a bit of pest control. 2 and 3, kill him first. Alright. Y'all lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The Brothers 5 groaned as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. Not bad. Damn, not bad, Terra. You wiped the floor with those guys. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately it's been a little boring. Why is that? It's just same old, you know? Though I do have something new in store if you're down. I am down? For anything. Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. Terra picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit, don't worry. Wait, why would it... It was like lightning ran through my head. I'm in some kind of forest?
Whoa. Vladimir Vladimirovich, you're here too. Well, where are we? I want to go home.
Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. What kind of things exist now? It's been around for at least 1 million years by now. Get with the times.
Last time I checked, I've never heard of anything like this.
All right. So maybe it was some weird kind of weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it?
Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real.
I had to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it were really here. Or there. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. Two took a few cautious steps forward, then some more.
Oof.
He smacked against some kind of invisible wall.
There's some kind of invisible wall here. It really is a video game. Huh.
Actually, that's the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack. Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey guys, can you hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's experimental. How to say game console that we had in storage. No idea how Terra found it though. This show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have? Well, before it fries your brain, I don't know, maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. We don't know how. The brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't a way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the logout menu. I think that's an admin only kind of thing.
If you can see it, Terra, then come on, log us out already.
She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place. But it'd be such a shame to leave so soon. Let's play a game first. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Bam! Ah? I looked down to my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I looked down at my face, and I have a beak? I became a bird?
Oh my god, what did you do to us? We're pigeons. Let me out. We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. I think I've got a new fetish.
The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Terra, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all into birds. Because this is Hatoful Boyfriend. This is how Hatoful Boy. This is the prequel to Hatoful Boyfriend. I guess you could say that. It's funny, Vladimir Vladimirovich. Earlier, you told me that this whole show is like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe's on the other foot. She cackled again, like a wicked witch. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you want us to be pigeons for this? I mean, yeah, ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. I am trapped. I'm trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I'm also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I'm also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under. Now, seduce me. One by one, the pigeons fired pickup line after pickup line at Terra, but to no avail. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Well, let's try one more. How about... Damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. With my will to live at an all-time low, the game went dark. A moment later, we were back in the games room. What?
We're back, thank God. I've got fingers. I can write. I can fill out a balance sheet. Oh, just when it was getting good. Wait, something burning?
The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy.
You okay, Terra?
I'm gonna take a nap and wake up in the next episode. Thanks for joining me, guys. We will see you then.